I keep saying Aries in my head, even though I know that this is a Leo reading. So, I'm not sure if maybe you are an Aries cross or there's somebody with an Aries cross. I'm not quite sure, but there's Aries energy right now. Big time. But I'm going to kind of take it because this is a fire reading, so I don't really care. Welcome, welcome. I was going to say Sunday fun day. Like, what is going on? I'm so off today. But I know I want to do this reading. So I'm going to do this reading. We're going to see what comes out. This is for Leo. This is the first one we're going to do is relationships. See what comes out. You and somebody else. First one down. Okay. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is really intense. I just want to say that right now, okay? This is a very intense reading with somebody else. So it seems like there's this karmic relationship, okay, that just popped up. And this is one person, okay? So one person they obviously had some resentment towards somebody and they're letting it go. I don't know what this other person did, but what's this other person that they're talking about is this healthy choices person. So they got obviously really angry with somebody who chose to make healthy decisions in their life, obviously choosing to walk away from this other person, okay, ending it. And this person who's decided to make these healthy choices, okay, is in this really seductive and beautiful energy, obviously because they decided not to attach to any energy. They're just in their own energy. And we got seduction and the dragonfly. So they're like hugely, hugely transforming here, okay? I have to open up my window. Oh my God. Okay. So they've transformed, okay? They're hooking up, they're dating, they are in a really good place, okay? And this other person to be honest, what I think happened was, I think that okay, so now I think what happened with this other person that's letting go now, I think they saw the pattern that you were in and decided to follow it. So this other person, okay, is watching you. They're watching this healthy choices person. And clearly they're seeing things that this person's doing and they want to be a part of it. Like, say you go on nature walks and shit. This person's now going on nature walks and shit, okay? Or say woodworking classes and classes to help themselves and mental training and opening up your third eye, stuff like that. Stuff that was so out of the box for them. But you were always in that box. And this person obviously, actually, you know, I got that Paramore song this morning, that caught myself. So when I caught myself, I had to stop myself from saying something that I should have never thought, because this person was pulling them down. You're pushing and pulling me down to you. So this person that was in this awful energy, okay, that this other person was dating, right? They were pulling this healthy choices person down with them. So that's why this other person, okay, that's in this awesome, sexy energy got away from this other person, because they would have dragged them down, okay, into like the pits of despair, okay? So they axed it. I think the healthy choices person is the one that ended it, okay? Because they didn't want to get stuck in a paradigm with a narcissist, because clearly this person that was kind of fading into the abyss, okay, was in a paradigm that this other person didn't want to be in. Okay, they had already gotten out of that stage of their life, okay, but this person was really weak, and they're watching this other person, or they're watching you, or they're if you're in healthy choices, they're watching you, but they're hiding, because I think they're still learning their perception. So they haven't included you to know that they're there, because they still don't have the grasp on it yet. So that's why we've got love call and sunglasses. This person wants to reach out to you. They just don't know how to do it. They're almost like, at this point, I feel like the anticipation is so high on them that they forget about it for as long as they can, and then it takes them back over again, because they know that when they make this step towards you, towards this healthy choices person, right, their life is going to change, and it's never going to be able to be the same again, because once they get to this person, they're going to level up. And when you level up, that level doesn't include what this other person was sinking in anymore. They have to let it go forever. Which is why they've got the coffin and this key. Like, I'm trying to figure out what this coffin and this key is, and I swear this person is like, this is an intense feeling for this person, because this person, I almost feel like this person wants to die with you. They want to be there on your deathbed. So, where are we at? 8 minutes? So, if that has something to do with you, or you think it does, and that storyline sounds familiar, then somebody might be reaching out to you. And I just want to say, okay, if you watch my channel, if you watch like every reading, like some people watch every reading that I do and some people don't. I did a reading back not too long ago that was like someone's gonna die. Like, it was a warning, like a junkie was gonna die. They did. Okay. And it was like 3 weeks after I did the reading. And then I also did a reading about somebody dying. There was a lot of death that came out in Scorpio season. A lot of death cards coming out in Scorpio season. And I just found out, like a couple days ago, that my grandmother died 3 months ago in Scorpio season. Nobody told me. So my readings tend to be right on the money if they relate to you. So, as you can see, I put 2 decks together. I put my deck together with the Witch's deck, and I shuffled them already for Leo because the deck is so big. I have to shuffle it in 2s. So I already shuffled the Leo energy in it, but I knew I was going to shuffle it one time on camera. And this is for the next reading because this, look at how big this deck is. Like, can I even hold it in my hand? Oh yeah, okay. All right, let's see. I feel like that's not how they're going to be lined up though. Maybe they are. Let's see. Okay, we're doing Leo. This is the next reading. This is the financial reading. It's kind of cool because like they kind of like they stick to each other. Look at this. Hot. Tower. Hot. Tower. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now, I feel like those are the story headers here. Ooh, the Wheel, Ten of Pentacles, Copycat, Two of Swords, Peace Pipe, the Box, Three of Swords, Gossiping, Bully, Conspiracy Theory, Knight of Wands on the bottom. Okay. Ooh, of course. The Tower fell. Hey, that was the Tower card just fell. So the Tower is coming down with something. Okay, so I feel like it has something to do with this wheel here. And this Ten of Pentacles. There's something wrong here. It seems like something, yeah, you know what it is? Something's been taking way too long to harvest. That's what I'm getting. And that's why this tower is hot. This tower is on fire because it's fallen. It's fallen down on this. So we've got a bully, okay? And this bully has been backstabbing you, okay? Talking trash behind your back. Jealous of you, okay? And they're a troublemaker. They're abusive. And they constantly raise hell wherever they go. Okay, this person has been somehow stopping the growth of a process. Stopping the growth of this money, okay? So the wheel has come in, okay, with this Ten of Pentacles. And again, like every time I see that Ten of Pentacles now, it's like all I kind of think about is inheritance because it's the family, right? It's 3 generations and there's this huge house in the background with all this money, all these pentacles. So the way that I see it is that this times are changing, okay? And if you were just waiting way too long for money to come through, that's stopping. The towers come down on this bully now, who was obviously running the throne, okay? So there's this copycat, okay, around you that, and it was blocking you, okay? You couldn't see it. And you couldn't see this copycat because you were too wrapped up in your own shit, okay? You were in a box. And I feel like you were trapped in this box, and I think you probably smoke weed, okay? You probably indulge in something, but for the most part, I feel like it's just probably weed. And you were blocking yourself for a reason. You were really hazy on something. You didn't know the truth about something, so you blocked yourself, okay? You could have even blocked yourself from this family. And somebody played your double for a really long time because you weren't around, right? So they acted like you and nobody noticed because it was the spirit of you back in the house again. They didn't care, even though you weren't there. So something has really hurt, okay? And the reason why it's going to hurt is because some people made some decisions that impacted your life, and they were conspiracies only. They didn't have any theories. Well, they had theories. They didn't have any proof. They didn't have any facts, right? So they made some decisions, and they gradually kept somebody inclining in their bullshit, and this was hurting them. Okay, and now this Knight of Wands is here to stop it. Okay, it's the fire that takes the tower down, and I know that the tower is coming down because the tower literally fell on the ground. And when the tower comes into a reading, it always lets you know that something is about to happen. The tower doesn't really give you too much notice. Okay, so this is something coming down right now, and somebody doesn't know about it because they're on their own journey, and they're blocking something out, and they're blocking it out simply because they have their own shit to deal with. Right? When you have your own shit to deal with and you're living your own life, you're not putting other people first. Okay, but this other person or these other people were backstabbing you and keeping you a part of something that you had no idea about. Right? Which is why this is really going to hurt when the energy moves and you find out soon what this wheel is about. Because these people could have been hiding money from you. Oof. So I just cut the deck. And no wonder you're probably a little defensive on these people. This energy that comes back around is very peaceful. It's very innocent. And when it's presented to you, you're going to feel how many people... It might feel almost a little anxiety. It might be a little anxiety driven. Like you might, once you get given this gift, you might have a lot of questions, okay, about why this was hidden from you. Why did the wheel change? Why did the tower come down? Why were you bullying me? Why did you backstab me? What did you say? It's going to leave somebody a little bit like, okay, I don't really know where to go now. I really don't know what to do. I really have to think about this because something's coming in for me and I have to let this other piece of information go so then I can continue my road. Okay? And this is probably why the High Priest showed up, because it's almost like saying to take the higher road on this, right? To be the higher person, right? To be the one that makes the better decision to walk away, or the better decision not to say anything, than to go and attack these people that clearly have done nothing but stand up against you and go, now what are you going to say? Right? It's very like, you know, and like people can be like that. That's why that's a bully, you know, standing in front of you and making you do stuff and making you say stuff, or completely demasculating you or defeminizing you and taking your words away from you and making it seem like you're a child and that you can't make up your own decisions, and that's a lot of, you know, what we have to deal with when people are too immature and they can't handle the story, they can't handle the situation, so they make up their own version of the story and they tell everybody about it because they think that they know you the best. And yeah, okay, well, you might have thought you know me, or you think you know me, but I've changed. And a lot of people will admit that they don't even know themselves. So how the fuck can somebody who doesn't know you, has never been inside of you, could possibly say they know you better than you know yourself? No way, Jose. No way, Jose. So the tower is coming down. And let's see what the Seven of Pentacles here. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. We got the Six of Wands. Ooh, we got the Aquarius card. So this is coming. This is happening right now, okay? This connection. Ooh, we just got the Page of Wands with death. That's why I was talking about death. When people are evil, okay, and they do things like keep money from people and make themselves out to be the victim, and they lie and they backstab and they gossip about other people, and that gets them something. Okay. Everybody is always being watched. There's witnesses to everything, and even in somebody's mind, you know, there's a witness. We all have telepathic abilities to read each other's minds. So nobody is free and clear of any dirty thought or any possessive thought or any demented thought. Okay, somebody always hears it, whether you think you do or not, which is why it's kind of better to stay out of your head than to be in your head, right? So death comes in because it's almost like this little guy, okay, this little page, which I believe comes from the night, which blasts this tower down, okay, on this person. I believe that they go and they run and they tell death what this person did and how they made you stand around and wait for something that it's like, okay, it's like waiting for it's like planting seeds, okay, waiting for the seeds to grow, waiting for the fruit to come, but they've put a curse on your tree and the fruit won't come. The fruit won't bear. The tree's just bare. It won't grow any type of vegetation whatsoever because somebody put something in the soil that stopped the growth, right? And you didn't know. So you're sitting there going, why aren't my plants producing anything? Why is nothing producing anything? Well, because somebody went behind your back, bullied energy, and stopped the growth of something you were trying to do that could make you money. People got to watch the dirty things that they do to others because it will come back around. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, Leo. Peace out.